Hello, Peter C. Hayward here, doing a Solforge video. Content's been a little low for me lately, and it's just because it is a real effort to record. I have to reset my computer into PC mode, etc. But today is patch day, except not actually a patch, and so I thought I would do a video of pack opening. I have been saving my packs for patch 2.2, and so I have a shit ton of them. I got 5 free booster packs from a code on the subreddit. I've been playing a lot of drafts, and I 3-1 a lot. When I first got back into draft, I was 4-0ing, I was 3-1ing, I was alternating, I was building up tickets, and then as you can see, since I started saving my packs, it's not been that great. Lots of 3-1s, 1 4-0, and then a number of 2-2s, and even a few 1-3s. And I don't know what happened. I used to be a lot better at it, but not anymore. So I am going to open a buttload of packs. I might even buy some more with my cash. In fact, I'm going to do that now. So I haven't actually looked at a lot of the cards were spoiled on Reddit, and I've obviously seen those, but the ones that haven't been spoiled, I don't actually know what they are yet. So we'll hopefully be learning what they are. As well as that, I don't have all the legendaries from the new set. I've got at least one of all the new legendaries, but I don't have, what am I missing? Let's just start a new deck for the sake of this. I've only got one Ebon Skull, which I use in my deck all the time. I really enjoy him. I got 2 Scatter Spores. For some reason, I lost my lost my Runegrove Guardians. I don't know what's happening with that. I got my free Graveborn Glutton from participating in the tournament, even though I actually forgot to participate in the tournament. How do you look at the image? I want to look at it. Show me the image. Hello. Maybe if I do this. There we go. So this is my new guy. I haven't actually looked at him yet. I forgot he was in here. How do you actually? Oh, there we go. So the Graveborn Gentleman. I picked up 2 of the of this because this is one of my favorite cards, and that is by far my favorite alternate art. That's incredible. That's so cute. But as you can see, I've only got one Veric Ebon Skull. I've got 2 Scatter Scores. I think I've got 3 Aegis Knights, and I don't even know what the other one is. The Tempest Legendary. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what the Tempest Legendary is. So hopefully I'll get some of those, especially the Ebon Skulls, as well as some of the new cards. Let's go! Can we open him in from least to most rare. So, booster packs first and foremost. I've been playing the game a lot, mostly draft. I've got a few fun little decks. Nothing new there. I am so keen for the new cards. I get so excited every time there's new cards that come out, even if none of them seem to appear in my packs. It's just, for me, it's the most fun part of the game when they release new cards. It would be nice to get some of them, though. That's new. Oh yeah, that's one of the new ones that they spoiled. Another creature in this lane gets -3/-3 at rank, -6/-6, -9/-9, and the stats are pretty solid. Like, that's genuinely a creature that you can play just for the stats in draft. I mostly play draft. Those are just some nice numbers. And then the power's pretty fun, but you can't, like, that you wouldn't rely on that. You'd pick that up in draft just as a big creature. And then here's the Tempest version, which is pretty crap. Oh, it's not awful actually, considering the fact that its stats are about on par with Gravegeist and a little bit slightly different to Marrow Fiend. So yeah, these cards are kind of like just good stats, and then the rank up is just a little bonus. What we got here? Zillion Host is the Necrium one, which is pretty universally agreed to be awful, mainly because it is. Look at those stats, it's appalling. It deals 3 damage to each opponent and you get 3 health. No one cares. Like, that's a crappy card. Yeah, no one's ever used that. That's in there because currently Necrium is far too strong in draft, and they're like, oh, gotta tone that one down. Oh, Heartseeker. That's a card that no one has ever used. There's so many Defender cards I just never ever see play. Like, not only because the stats are average and they've got Defender, but also because the ability is useless. So I was reading about the fact that there is a new art director for Stoneblade, for Solforge specifically, and he's had a little bit of influence on set 2, but most of his influence is going to be set 3. And I'm worried that... Ooh, that's new. So this is basically just the best. They're finally like, okay, we'll make some half decent poison cards, and this one's just phenomenal, because that's basically a 6, 10, 14. Totally buffable by Weirwood at all levels, and if you grow it in any way, you poison it. It basically doubles the attack if you grow it. It's such a good card. So yeah, an Enrage on that turns it into essentially a 12/9. Crazy. The new art director, I'm really hoping that he's not the guy who's responsible for the crazy 3D look of some of the cards, and if any of them come up, I will show you. What do we got here? Nothing new. So I'm going to do a lot of pack opening on here, and then I'm going to end the video. Hey, now I've got a third Rune Grove. I don't know why it happened, but all my Rune Groves just abruptly disappeared. Because yeah, you can't trade down to below 3, and I only have had until I opened this packet 2 of them. I should perhaps submit a thing. Here we go. This is one of the ones I'm talking about. This is awful art. This is arguably some of the worst art in the whole game, and it's one of the new cards, and I'm worried that the new art director is like bad 3D effects. That's what people want to see, because that's fucking ugly. This card actually has really cool art, which is a pity for when you consider how unusably crap it is. Another Shimmer Fang, very nice. Night Gaunt is, to my mind, the most powerful card in Draft, to the point where I think it's actually boring and overpowered, and I've gone on rants about this before, but also its art's really unremarkable. It's like, I get a little bit shorter and squatter. That's his whole kind of evolution. He goes from being a little bit taller and thinner to a little bit shorter and squatter. But yeah, he's a nice Nexus Technician. He, to my mind, is a draft ruining card. He's one of the reasons I don't enjoy Draft as much as I should. Grimgaunt Predator is very nice, however. Grimgaunt's the right level of power to have a powerful card. Ooh, this is the last of the rank up cards, and as you can see, it is it's not that bad actually. I was gonna say it's shit, but it's actually not awful. It's interesting. It's so much health, and then it goes down really fast. I don't think it'll see any playing constructed, but I could definitely see some this being a decent card to pick up in Draft. And Villian Enforcer, I've recently learned the value of in Draft. I thought he was really crap, but he's pretty good. You can generally keep him around for long enough to do some annoyance. You don't see a lot of level 3 Graveghasts. I don't know why. The trouble now is that there's so many cards that, you know, the odds of getting a 2.2 card is really, really, really diluted. Which is... presumably when 3 comes out, they're going to do something to fix that, because if they release a whole new set without... so I was just looking at the cards that I got there. If they release a whole new set without any way of honing on which kind of cards you want, it's going to cause issues. Like right now, if 3 came out tomorrow, I wouldn't spend money on packs. Not even 3... not even set 3 boosters, the way that they have the Rise of the Forgeborn boosters. Man, yeah, see, it's so hard to actually get the cards that you want, because there's so many cards now. Because the Rise of the Forgeborn boosters had a very low chance of getting a rare, of getting a legendary, you mostly just got all the commons and rares, which you can get through osmosis, through just opening packs, through out of packs. So there we go, I got a bunch of commons, no legendaries, no heroics from the new set. I got Shimmerfang, I think that was the only rare. Let's open my bronze prize pack. Yeah, so when 3 comes out, I'm hoping that they'll just retire set 1 cards from being able to be opened in packs, honestly. Or have like special set 1 packs for people who really want them, because everyone who's been around for a while, this is a little bit worrying, everyone who's been around for a while has all the set 1 cards they need, and just kind of bored with opening them now. Like, I have all the Rise of the Forgeborn, I have all the set 1 cards, I have most of the 2.1 cards even. That's not true, I don't have... okay, these are my 2-2 rewards, which I've done 5 times. A little bit disappointed that I'm not actually seeing any of the new cards here. That's a pity. Yeah, 2 heroics is nice. What I might do is I might trade a bunch of heroics and open a heap more basic... Oh, here we go. Shard Thief Druid. Ah, this is the anti-Night Gaunt card. When he enters the field, target creature and opponent control loses and can't get regenerate. This gets that much regenerate. All 3 levels, 5/8, 8/13, 13, 18. Now this was said to be the Night Gaunt nerf, except it's heroic, so it's actually useless in draft. Oh, it's a Metamind. Huh. And no one is playing it in... No one's playing Night Gaunt in Constructed, so really they've done nothing about Night Gaunt, which is got to be deliberate. They've got to go, oh well, you know, Night Gaunt's absolutely fine. It's very weird. Then nothing else there is new. I don't know, to me Night Gaunt's a huge issue. Other people say I'm a bit of a whiner. Everyone agrees that it would be better in Heroic rather than the current level that it's at. Phalanx Squadron. When Phalanx Squadron enters the field, target creature you control armor gets +2 attack and +2 health, +3/+3. Okay. So sort of like a reverse Aegis Knight. Aegis Knight? No, Aegis, what's his name? The dude who gives people armor. Anyway, so he buffs people who already have armor, which is an interesting area. Yeah. And then nothing else new there. Another Predator for my collection. Yeah, for me Night Gaunt's a huge issue. Other people don't mind it, but I think everyone agrees that it would be better as a heroic than as a rare. As a rare, it's too common. It influences way too many games. If they just bump it up to heroic, I would be happy. Apparently, people are saying the main reason they don't do that is because it would screw up the economy. So open my gold packs, which, you know, I can understand, but there are ways that they could fix that. I just really wish that they would do something about Night Gaunt. It is too powerful for my liking. It's too powerful for a rare. It's everywhere. You see it every time. And so yeah, short of always picking that new Metamind heroic, not much you can do about it. You have to draft specifically for Night Gaunt, which is, I don't find that fun. Gold pack. Soul Drinker! That's nice. It's not one of the new ones, but it's a legendary in a gold pack, so I can't complain too much. No one ever played Turnabout. I would like to see Turnabout. I've never played a level 2 or 3 Turnabout. I'd like to. It just mix up the game so much. Cool. Nice little legendary there. That's Etherroot. That's one of the second most recent heroics, which again, not very good. It's just really no one plays it because it doesn't grow enough. Art's really cool though. Let's see what else we got in here. Right, oh, Arcflight Squadron, nice. They're dropping all the set 1 legendaries on me today. Hard to complain too much about that. Right, a new Pterodon. I didn't get any legendaries in my normal boosters. I only get a few. I mean, statistically speaking. Hey, look at this! 2 different set 1 legendaries. So yeah, again, can't complain too much about getting a bunch of legendaries dropped on me. They just all happen to be from set 1. Phantasm, it's a nice one. So the Host is the only new card there. What else have we got? Fervent Assault and Weirwood. Weirwood, even after the nerf, is in the majority of like top constructed decks, which for me just really highlights how much it needed that nerf. There's another one of the squadrons. Warmonger mod, the new one. And another squadron. Nothing else. Oh, hang on, wait, what's this one? Oh, this is the new Tempest common. This is really good. This is just to make Tempest decent in draft, is my understanding of it. It just grows so quickly. It becomes a 6/7 if you can get damage through. Becomes a 6/7 with the ability to grow again. It becomes a, what, 12/13 if you can get damage through, and it's really hard to stop this guy from getting damage through. He's just really powerful. I reckon this card will see an uprise in the Chiselhearth Hunter, who damages and stops mobility on creatures who have mobility. Very cool. That's a really interesting card, because Tempest needed a buff in draft so much. Bunch of heroics, and so none of the new legendaries, none of the most recently new legendaries. Thank you for that information, Solforge. Okay, what do we got? Platinum pack. I'm guessing it's a set 1 legendary. That's my prediction. I haven't traded in my heroics for a very long time, because I draft a lot, but you get a bunch of heroics through that. So I think I'll go through and quickly sell those and buy some more packs, because so far this has been a really, considering how many packs I saved up, this has been a really uninspiring yield. Glacius! That's very nice, but no new cards. Right. So this video, I think, highlights what a problem it is actually. Or maybe I'm just a whiner, but it seems to me to be a problem that the pool is just so full of old cards. It's really, really hard to get. Like, I put a lot of money into this game. Not a lot. I put money into this game. And I saved up so many packs then, and I didn't get any of the new legendaries. I got one of the new heroics. They're not forgeable. The only way of buying the packs that guarantee them are the crappy little packs, the really shit packs. So let's go heroic, please. So yeah, the fact that even putting money into the game, you can't reliably get the cards that you want is a problem. Come on. You can do it, Solforge. Oh, Jesus Christ, just turn... Okay. Turn off rare. Turn off common. And this has been said before, it'll be said again, but they really need a sell all button. So, apparently the heroic I draft the most is Wrath, which, being me, makes total sense. I don't have the little gold symbol there when you sell it for silver. It's very confusing. Yeah, I really dig Wrath. I get a lot of him. I keep seeing him as first pick, and also I take him to get into Necrium, because Necrium is currently the king of draft. Very few of these are account bound, but they're heroics, so I do not care. Admittedly, when trading comes in, it'll become less of a problem, because I could, I would trade off 2 or 3 legendaries for some of the new, some of the crazy new legendaries. But trading is not an option at the moment, and so these little point packs are a little bit problematic. Oops, just did him right to the Grim Gaunt. I had some great games with Rite of the Grim Gaunt lately. You chuck a Rite of the Grim Gaunt on a Night Gaunt, and you're basically unstoppable. Even something like Sap, which is a go-to Night Gaunt preventing card, which you need. It's really annoying. It's a format warping card. You need to draft at least like 2 or 3 answers to Night Gaunt, or else you die, and there's no other card with that kind of power. Like Battle Tactician is a very powerful card, but it's a heroic, so you don't see it nearly as often. But also, like, there is no way of drafting specifically against it short of, a Cull the Weak, and Cull the Weak doesn't work on level 3 Night Gaunt. To my mind, it's actually a broken card. It's something I get very passionate about. Let's do a few more. How many have I got? I've got 200,000. I'll do all my 10s. So just Frostwild and Pterodon. I'm going to buy a shitload of packs. I'm going to open them. I'm going to complain when I don't get any of the new cards. Also, just out of curiosity, I'm going to look at my legendaries. I think the legendary I've started selling off my my non-tradable legendaries to buy new cards. So like on Sunday when the 2.1 cards open, I'll probably sell off some spare legendaries Like I have 3 account bound ones. I'll sell those off to buy an Aegis Knight, or not an Aegis Knight, another Virik. That's 17 freaking Flayblade champions. I had 5 of those before I had 3 of any other legendary, I think. I just had so many of them. 12 Echo Wisps, a bunch of Arborus. The one I've least of is obviously Virik and Scatterspore, and then Oros. I don't play with Oros. I should probably. He's very good, but Everflame Mystic? I don't even know Everflame Mystic. Oh yeah, this is the... Is this the 2.1? I think this is the 2.1 Tempest, yeah. Okay, so I've got 3 of him, so the only one I don't have is... No, I've got at least one of all of the 2.1 cards, but I only have 1 Virik and 2 Scatter Spores, which is hard to complain too much about, because that is more than many people have. Let's go crazy here. Can you type in this field? You can. I don't use a computer too much, so... Like, I use the computer, I just don't... Look at that, and it automatically tells you... Like, I tried to type 50 then, so if I try to type, 54, it'll go up to 49. That's really handy. 49 booster packs, and then I'm going to call it a vid. Oops, no, I don't want to look at Doomwing. He's very nice, thank you. And then I'm probably going to log into my free-to-play account and open a bunch of packs as well, because I haven't done that in forever, and I don't play any tournaments or anything like that, but I do log in every day for my rewards, and I sometimes play a game to get my ticket. So I've actually got a shitload of packs, and I got a legendary chest on there. I drew a daily drop legendary chest on my free-to-play account, which is very nice. There's a Blight Skull Phantasm and the Zithian Host again. This is such a nice card in draft. I really like it. So reliable. Nothing new there. These 2 are also very nice in draft. Most of the new draft cards went straight to Necreon, which was the weakest and is now by far the strongest. Yeah, I'm really disappointed by the fact that the Nightgaunt hate card is heroic. That's awful to my mind. It's really stupid and dumb. There's my 5th fucking Shimmerfang. I think there's 1 rare for each one. So I've seen the Utera one, I've seen the Aloyan one. Ooh, that's the rank up card for Aloyan. That's really nice. Good stats, great ability, because that's the time when you need it the most, when you're gaining a rank. It's interesting that the new heroic is a metamind. There's a Umbragum. If I still haven't seen most of the cards, I'm actually just going to look in the... It sounds like I'm breaking the rules. I'm just going to look at them. I'm just going to go into the deck builder and have a look. But I like opening them, as it's just... I saved up so many packs and I've opened barely any of them, which is problematic. What I should do is just leave the game for 3 months, and then when I come back, there'll be so many new cards that that's a bad thing, isn't it? When the way that the distributor makes me go, the best thing to do is to leave the game. I get really annoyed by the art on this pack. There it is. It's just so pointlessly, like, she's so scantily clad for no reason. Look at her. It's stupid. It's Cersei. Not Game of Thrones Cersei, different Cersei. I think the other, because the new Zithian, the new Abomination, whatever his name is, Zithian Dude Bro, that's the Chiselhearth Hunter I was talking about earlier. The new Zithian Abomination that came out with Forge, Rise of the Forgeborn is the awful 3D animation one, but I think Zithian Hulk is also awful 3D animation. Let's see if I can drop one. Oh, here we go. 3/6 armor 1, 6/12 armor 2, 9/18 armor 6. Interesting. I'm just comparing that to Forgeplate Sentry, where Forgeplate Sentry has higher attack at each levels, lower armor at level 3, and yeah, lower health. That's a really interesting card. I have to do a draft today, and I might do a draft video while I'm logged into my PC. Do all my content at once, then release it slowly over the next week or two. That's how the real Let's Players do it, but I like just doing it and uploading it straight away. I keep forgetting some of the new Tempest cards because no one plays Tempest in draft. You forget that they're there, and obviously no one's going to use, crappy little rares and commons in Constructed. There's another Metamind Overseer. Overseer, I guess, not Overseer. Every time I see a Tarsus, I'm excited, because in draft that's a very nice card to pick. What Uterra needed, I was talking about this on Reddit, is another card that spawns in multiple lanes, because they're in such high demand, it's actually really hard to get them. So you can draft a Tarsus earlier and be in Uterra, but it's just really, I've drafted 3 Tarsus and not managed to get a single card that spawns in multiple lanes. They're really in high demand. Well, this is disappointing. I would like some of the new cards, other than these 2. So Tempest definitely won't be fixed, but it'll be more viable to pick, which is a definite improvement. There's one of the new Tempest cards that is, there's nothing wrong with him because no one picks Tempest. In draft, you never ever see him. That's not new, you never see the level 3. This is a really nice underdrop card because it can give breakthrough, so I don't think I've ever actually seen the level 3 art. I've never seen a level 3 Rebel Axe Warrior played, because there is no need to. Oh, Thundersaw! It's pretty nice. I always forget Thundersaw is set 1 because it came out in 1.1, which was very, very late in the game, but it is technically a set 1 card. It wasn't around with, when Shapers were big or anything like that, so I forget that it's old. Yeah. So, after this I will go in and have a look, because I'm curious to see what the new cards are, and I expected to open some, and I simply haven't. Simply have not opened any. A lot of nice heroics, which I'll be able to sell into more packs. Open more packs, and then it's a bit crazy how many cards you need, how many packs you need to open to see the 2.2 cards. I was really lucky with the, oh no, that's right, I bought some of the 2.1 packs, and managed to actually get a decent number of legendaries from that, so I might do that here, just because I suppose that Zithian Crusher, that's his name. I suppose that means that they're winning, but I'll also voice my discontent somewhere, and Solforge are pretty good at listening. When an opponent gets health, he grows. Huh. Interesting card. Good stats too. Very draftable. Spirit Reaver. I love the art. That's pretty cool. It just goes all tentacly. Ah. So you have a if they have a frickin' Lightbringer Cleric out, you just ignore it and keep on growing your go. Interesting. That's a really cool card. There's another Zrath. Crypt Conjurer. Getting all the heroics here. What did I get? I got a Thundersaw as well, that's right. Oops, out of packs. So, okay. I'm going to buy some 2.2 packs. 560? Oh god, that's so expensive. You only get... Oh, you get 8. Oh, that's not it. Here we go, 140. How much have I got? Look, I'll buy 10 packs. I mostly want to save my gold for tickets, because as you saw from my packs, I'm 2-2ing in more than I would like. I 3-1 enough that I can play a lot, but I will eventually have to buy some more packs. Or I could just get better at draft. That's the tickets, not packs. There's my Spirit Reaver. Oh, that was the Gem Height. See, this is a common and I didn't get any. This is an awful card. This is just a genuinely, like, I can't imagine ever picking this. Especially in draft. Like, not especially in constructed, but even in draft, this is not a card I would have picked. Because at this stage, you can get between 1 and 5 health when you activate it. Here you can get 2 to 10 health, and here you can get 3 to 15 health, and that's just not good. It's just a bad card. That's 1. That's 2. Nothing new there. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, I knew about that one. Deal 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the pool's too diluted. I didn't even realise I was annoyed about this until I opened however many packs and saw very few of these cards. That's what, 4? I was counting out loud and then I stopped. So I think 5. If I don't get a single heroic out of this, this is going to be very annoying. 6, another Razor Tooth, which is obviously very nice. 7. 8. Oh, this is going to be... Here we go. Oh no, that's just that guy again. 9. I mean, he is a heroic, but 10. Well, that was a waste of 1400 gold. Okay, last thing I'm going to do this video is... What? Go away. Just have a look at the new cards, because that's apparently the only way I'm going to see them. Which is hugely disappointing, to say the least. Officially voicing my disappointment, I'm going to voice it again elsewhere, because I'm a complainer. Let's have a look at all the ROTF unowned, which, in terms of alternate art, is only the new Bin Ben and someone else. Come on, deck builder, you can do it. I believe in you. Really freaks out, doesn't it? Maybe I'm trying to do too many things at once. I'm used to the iPad where you can be like tap, 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 and it catches up eventually. Okay, I didn't want to look at win primordial. I want to turn off owned. You can do that for me? Yes. Turn off alpha. Turn on unowned. Here we go. So yeah, that's right. Crypt Conjurer. Stygian Lotus. When he enters the field, if there is another creature in this lane, put a level 1. Oh, cool. That's nice. So he's basically like a... This is what I was talking about, new spawning cards. I don't think he's very good. If he's blocking, you get a second one, but his stats are only just better than Etherhound's. Like, literally 1 more attack at every level. And conditional. So that's... The thing is, if you want to weaken a faction in draft, which is the only reason I can imagine this card existing... Yeah, that's awful. That's an awful card. Etherhounds, you at least get to control where it goes. It's a common, and you don't have the precondition. And he gets triggered by Weirwood. Why would you ever pick this card? This is a genuinely awful card. Why are they filling Uterra up with awful cards? It's weird. Mimic Worm I want so much. Oh my god, I love this card. 3/3 and then 9/9 with a 3, and 18/18 with a 9/9 and a 3/3. That's so good. Euro the Necro Sage is the new that's very cool. That people reckon that's going to do some changes to Yeti decks, which I'm curious to see. It's pretty cool. Sigmund Fraud is an awful card with an awful name. Yeah, no one's ever going to play that. Flamebreak Invoker. When you play a oh yeah, no, this one's interesting. I can see this one getting some play. Agamemnon. When it deals battle damage to a creature on your turn, it battles again. What? Is that just infinite? Oh, to a creature, right. Oh, okay, so you can like bam, and then over here, bam, and then over here, bam. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a really cool card. So yeah, level 1 you can like kill a creature and then put some damage to it. Level 2 you can kill a creature and then move over and kill another creature. Level 3 you can kill a creature, move over, possibly even kill another creature. Oh, you can't move twice. The mobility doesn't stack. So you can kill a creature, move over, kill another creature, and then do some damage. So that's a really cool card. And this is probably my favourite of the new cards. This is going to be a real game changer. See, let's have a look at... can I look at just the 2.1, 2.2 cards? I don't think I can. Oh, I was going to say that they keep producing just shitty cards. Like, Sigmund Fraud's awful, Stygian Lotus is bad. Like, there's a lot of bad cards, and I don't mind bad cards being introduced at common or rare, but when they're introduced as heroic, it's not very interesting. If you ever look at the 1.1 release heroics, they were game-changing cards in a really fun way. Like, that's where Weirwood Patriarch came from. That's where... I'm trying to remember else what came out in that set. Let's have a look at the Alpha Heroics. But, like, they changed they changed the metagame up in a way that only heroics can really do. And they're not doing that at the moment. I find that really kind of drab when they're like... Because, you know, they've only got 4 new heroics that they're putting out. And when 3 of them are just unusably shit, it's sort of like oh, well, thanks for... I get very passionate about Solforge. I know I said I'd end the video, but no, you're probably not complaining, being there like, Peter, end the video, because you just turn it off, but I just wanted to look and see what the other heroics that came out with 1.1 were. Because it's going to annoy me if I don't. Some new legendary spells would have been nice too. I think it must be a really hard design area for them. Justicar. Arena Justicar came out in 1.1. Om Nom Nom came out in 1.1. Like, these are good cards that had really solid spots where they did stuff. Yeah, 1.1 to my mind is probably the best single little patch we've had. That's where we got Thundersaw. That's where we got... Like, Cass was not a game changer, but it was a cool, unique card. That's where we got Weirwood, which totally changed the meta and is still having major effects. It's where we got Justicar, which was a nice counter to a lot of cards that people complained about. What else did we get? We got the... I'm trying to remember. I'm just being nostalgic now, but yeah, to me that was a perfect example. Admittedly, it needed it. The meta hadn't been shaken up in so long. But there's so many cool things that you can do, and I wish that they would do more of them in those little patches there. Having said that, I think none of the new cards required new code. They're all kind of built on stuff that you could already do within the game engine. But still. Oops. So it was Justicar for Aloyan, Weirwood Patriarch for Utera, Om Nom Nom for Necrium. What was the new Tempest Heroic? Oh, fuck off. This thing is really annoying to use on PC. It wasn't a Spirit Flame Mystic. What was it? Wildfire Maiden, that's right, yeah. She's not very usable, but yeah, okay, so she was a bit bland, but that patch as a whole was incredible. And I wish that they would do more like that. Anyway, that's all from me. I'm Peter C. Hayward with this Yawn and Stretch. Oh, thank you so much for watching. Sorry I didn't get more of the new cards, both for your sake and for my sake. But stay tuned for more vids. Probably going to do a draft today. Probably going to do some pack opening on my free-to-play account. That's all from me. Peter out.